Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wicked Reading. Today I will be reading about Yggdrasil. The World Tree, or Yggdrasil, held the entire universe in Norse mythology. Life, death, destiny, magic, and all the 9 worlds were contained within its powerful length and breadth. In Nordic mythology, Yggdrasil is an ash tree which links the 9 worlds. Some sources claim the name means the horse of Ygir's ash tree, though various interpretations of the name exist. The god Odin was referred to as Ygir, meaning terrible one, since Odin rode his horse Sleipnir up and down the tree to travel between the 9 worlds. The meaning of the name appears to be relevant in the context. The Poetic Edda, a collection of Old Norse poems by unknown authors, and Prose Edda, written by historian Snorri Sturluson, both mention Yggdrasil. Both texts written in the 13th century AD refer to the mystical tree in its sacred nature. The Well of Urd, meaning destiny, and Yggdrasil are not considered to exist in a physical sense, but rather on a spiritual or mystical level. They are thought by certain scholars to also represent time. The well represents the past tense, and the tree the present tense. In the image of the tree, the water also has an important function. It feeds the roots of the tree from the well and is visible as dew on the tips of the leaves. The dew then drips back into the well and starts the cycle again. The cyclic nature of the flow of the water also represents time in a cyclical rather than linear fashion. Inside the Well of Urd, we find the Norns. The Norns are 3 powerful female beings who control the destiny of all the creatures of the 9 worlds. Their names translate roughly from Old Norse as past, present, and future. The inhabitants of the 9 worlds are not totally controlled by their fate, but do have some ability to change its course. In the image of the tree, the dew returning to the well represents the ability to change the past, and thus change how it affects the present. With the use of magic, practitioners are able to assert even more control over their destiny. The Well of Urd is situated beneath the 3rd root of Yggdrasil. According to the Prose Edda, the water from the Well of Urd would turn anything it came in contact with a bright white color, as the water was particularly sacred. Every day the gods would travel over the Bifrost Bridge to hold council by the well. The longest root of the tree ended in Niflheim, where the dead resided. Below the root lay another well called Hvergelmir, meaning bubbling cauldron. A dragon called Nidhogg purportedly ate the roots of the tree and lived in Hvergelmir as well. The remaining root of the tree ended in the land of giants, Jotunheim. This root also had a well beneath it called Mimisbrunn. Its waters were said to be a source of prophecy, wisdom, and poetry. Odin drank from the water and transformed into the god of the poets, seers, and sorcerers, but at a cost. He had to give up one of his eyes. It is surprising that the World Tree was able to survive with the destructive creatures it housed. An eagle kept an eye on the universe from the highest branches. The bark and leaves of the tree were constantly being nibbled on by 4 stags, Dvalin, Dane, Durathor, and Duneir. The leaves were also eaten by a goat called Heidrun. Even the honeydew the tree exuded was eaten by bees. Luckily, the Norns nurtured the tree and kept it alive. The first 2 humans created in Norse mythology were called Ask and Embla, the Poetic Edda asserts. Ask comes from the word Askir, which means ash tree, and Embla means water pot. The Aesir gods created Ask and Embla from 2 tree trunks which had washed ashore. Once Odin imbued them with life, they were sent to Midgard, the realm of humans, to father the human species. The names Ask and Embla link directly to Yggdrasil and the Well of Urd, the main principles of Norse mythology. The connection also symbolized their belief in the complementary nature of masculinity and femininity, and the necessity of both in order for life to exist. Some sources claim that Yggdrasil trembling is a sign that the world will soon end, and that the final battle between good and evil, Ragnarok, will shortly commence. Purportedly, the tree would not be destroyed in the mighty battle. 2 humans, who it is said will emerge from the tree, would then repopulate Earth. Sacred trees feature in many religions and philosophies. They connect humans with the spiritual realm and represent the equality and interconnectivity of gods, man, and nature. Religions that employ this harmonious view have existed for thousands of years and continue today in one form or another, bringing hope to a world of ever-increasing selfishness and greed.